Hello everyone and welcome back to Cookbook Chronicles. Today we are going to be focusing on a restaurant in London, and that restaurant is BAO. And the side dish that we're going to focus on is this beautiful Taiwanese style golden kimchi. This isn't your typical kimchi. Instead of the deep red hue you'd expect, BAO's version shined bright yellow thanks to turmeric. And it gives the dish a really earthy depth and a vibrant color due to the fermented tofu as well, and a little bit of the apple for some acid and sweetness. But it's crunchy, it's tangy, and it's just packed full of flavor. While kimchi is most famously associated with Korean food, Taiwan also has a long and diverse tradition with pickling and fermenting. The island's warm, humid climate made preserving vegetables a necessity, and over time, these tangy sides became central to Taiwanese cuisine. This golden kimchi builds on that foundation, blending the fermentation techniques of kimchi with the Taiwanese love for bold pickles. And by adding turmeric, they've created something that feels both traditional and completely new. So how is it made? Well, allow me to break it down for you, starting with the napa cabbage you see here. So the backbone of any good kimchi is napa cabbage. I typically don't chop it down to bite-sized pieces like this, but the cookbook states to do so, and if you haven't followed my channel already, I follow what the cookbook says and hope that it comes out the way it should. But what you do is cut the cabbage, then you salt it generously, and you allow it to sit. This is going to sit for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Once you have the salt sprinkled over the top, you're going to gently massage it into the cabbage and make sure that it's mixed nice and well. Then you're going to get a colander, put it in your mixing bowl, and allow the cabbage to release its liquid. So for this kimchi, there are some ingredients that I've never used when making kimchi before, but I'm excited to learn, and this is going to be very interesting. I don't normally enjoy fermented tofu, but I've never had this kind, so that's the brand. But yeah, this is a product of Taiwan. I'm trying to keep it as close to products from Taiwan as possible. While your cabbage is soaking in that salt and the moisture is just dripping off, it's the perfect time to create your golden kimchi paste. And for that, you need everything you saw there, and you're going to throw everything into the blender. Blend it till it's silky smooth, and then we'll pour it over the cabbage once it's been rinsed off with all that salt, and mix it up. Your puree should look something like this: silky smooth and bright yellow. Now we are going to wash our cabbage. Look at all that liquid right there. The thing I do, and I've been taught to do when making kimchi, is kind of wring out the extra moisture that's in there. But just look how much water is released from the cabbage. It's quite a bit. Keep on squeezing all of it. Then once you have it all rinsed off, throw it into your mixing bowl and pour all of your puree over the top. Then you're going to gently massage this into the cabbage, make sure that everything gets coated. And I should have mentioned this before, but if you're using a jar or actually any vessel that you're using, make sure that it's sterilized with hot water before, and that it's clean. You do not want to spend this time making this ferment and then having it go bad. It's a huge waste of time, and it's such a labor intensive project. I would hate for you to have something spoil. So make sure that everything you're using is sterilized and very thoroughly cleaned. Make sure you fully pack it down and make sure there's very minimal air bubbles. You can put a bag filled with cold water over the top and keep it weighed down. And also, when you put your lid on, make sure that it's loose, not tight. If it is tight, every single day I want you to open it, release the gas, so this way your glass doesn't explode. After 7 days, I put it in my little cryovac bags and cryovac'd it and stored it in my fridge for another 7 days. So it's a 2-week long process. Alright, so it's been 2 weeks and kimchi is done. It's ready to eat and I cannot wait to try it. The recipe yields 3 bags of kimchi, and I don't know why, I feel like I can smell it, like there's a leak in one of these, but there isn't. There's no leak, so that's good. But the colors look great through the bag. But yeah, I'm gonna open one and we'll try it solo. But we have big things coming for this. And I'm really excited to show you what we're gonna be doing. So if you're intrigued to know what we're gonna be using the Golden Taiwanese Kimchi for, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I look forward to showing you what we're going to be doing with this kimchi. Stay tuned. Thanks. What I love about this recipe is how it reflects BAO's approach to cooking, honoring Taiwanese tradition while reimagining it for today. In London, BAO has created a bridge between cultures, introducing diners to flavors of Taiwan in a fresh, exciting way. And now, thanks to their cookbook, we get to bring these same flavors into our homes. So whether you're a fan of fermentation, a lover of Taiwanese food, or just someone who dreams of dining at BAO in London, this is a golden opportunity worth trying. It's crunchy, tangy, earthy, vibrant, and like I said previously, we have big plans for this kimchi. So this is just one of the many recipes to follow in this cookbook.